Hey guys, what's up? It's David here from the LEGO Guys, back with another custom review, and this time it is of a Class 6100 trophy truck. Now we did have a viewer ask us to build this. Seemed like a fun little project, so we just went for it. Took like 6-7 hours, just a typical build. But I think it turned out pretty sweet. So let's get into it just a little bit more. So the base truck here is either a Chevy or a Ford style. That's like the class distinction. We tried to build this one pretty accurate to the pretty realistic to the real thing. You can see that it is a 7-stud wide, and I used these Speed Champion style fenders, the little bit smaller ones, not the ones that stick down crazy far, just to give it that really beefy, bulky kind of stance there. Nice aggressive look. You can see from the top view, you can see just some big old wide body fenders. I think it looks awesome. It turned out really cool. So in the front here, we do have the regular headlights, got some high intensity fog lights, and then the roof rack lights up there. Coming around to the side, we've got those cool red rims on just the beefier tires. I went with the real big style, like the backs of the back of the rat rod here. Let me show you. I went for like a tire like that big, but it looks so goofy. I didn't like it, so just stuck with this tire size. Yeah, it looks a little bit small, but I can live with that. It looks cool enough that it makes up for those small tires. We do have like the Speed Champion style build on the side where everything's built. Studs on the side. Just angled it up a little bit, get that nice curved body line in there. Exhaust coming out right behind the door, coming towards the back. Just a lot more just details. I just had a blast with this thing. And then the tail light all the way at the back there. The roof line on this thing I thought turned out pretty good. These trophy trucks, they have a pretty tall roof compared to just a regular pickup truck. So I tried to emulate that here a little bit, put that real tall roof on there, kind of exaggerate its proportions a little bit. Got the whole roll cage elements all coming into play there. You can see that the front windshield bar is all just black bar that I molded or built up to give it that nice shape. It's actually a 4-stud roof with those little extended plate pieces, and then some jumpers adapting it to the 5-stud, and then the width here is about 6-ish, and then 7 overall, so it jumps around quite a bit, but I think it looks really cool. In the back here, we've got more of that roll cage coming on here. We got that crossbar, got a radiator and radiator fan back in there, got our dual spare tires, which mounted pretty. It was a cool little thing that I did there. Nothing is really connecting this back part together except this bar, so I wedged those 2 tires down in there, and I used those they're not really a gun piece, but the right angle bar pieces there, and I used those to kind of clamp the tires into place, and then on the underside I just straddled it with those bars, and then the droid arms, whatever you call those, and then in the very back there is a handlebar piece. So I tried to use odd pieces, you could say, to try to just really build this thing up really cool. Like the fan, the radiator fan, that is a turntable base that I just took the turntable out of. I thought that just really gave it a cool look. And underside here, you can see it's got the long arm travel suspension in the back. It is just a 2-wheel drive. That's normally what trophy trucks are. They can be all-wheel drive or 4-wheel drive, the really modern ones, but a lot of the a lot of the trophy trucks and classes, they're still just running a 2-wheel drive. Got a nice beefy skid plate up front. Just some detail, some greebling, you know, kind of like a transmission if you want to call it that. Just, you know, kind of having fun with this one. Rear drive shaft going to the rear axle. It's got some suspension looking pieces in there. The red ones are supposed to be more like bump stops than anything. Underneath the fans, I used, actually just let me grab them here real quick. Got my parts bin right here. I use this piece, however you want to call that. See how it's got like those ribs on it? I thought that kind of looked like a shock. So those are tucked up underneath the fan, 2 of them, and they come down and they just rest on that rear axle, kind of like that. And, you know, no one's ever going to see that or really know it's there, but I do, and I like it. It's cool. Just had to think of interesting ways to use, you know, cool parts. The interior here, pop this off. We've got another roll cage looking element there. Got the seat, jumpers to kick it over a little bit more to the driver's side. Steering wheel in there, molded in red. We got a fire extinguisher. This is a 4-speed automatic, but I think, I could be wrong on this, I think they can manually change that to put it in 2nd or 3rd gear if to optimize, you know, the gearing in the truck. Fire extinguisher, e-brake, just trying to give it some cool race-inspired stuff in there. And you can see there the windshield bar. It's just molded up there, built up. It's just some regular old pieces, you know. But I think it turned out really cool. Thank you for giving us this idea. We don't always, you know, build what you guys ask, but this one was a cool idea. Never done something like this before, so had a blast on doing this. If you guys have any more ideas, just put them in the comments. We consider all of them, whether we do them or not. A little different matter, but we always love to see you guys put in the comments what you want us to build, and yeah, just have fun with it. All right, put your comments down below, and we will see you guys in the next video.